Greetings everybody, and welcome to the second installment of the Conversion Corner. Going to be showing you a full body conversion that I had done recently of Inquisitor Torquemada Coteaz of the Inquisition. Now, I basically just wanted to do this for fun. I'm not that cheap that I just couldn't buy the original model, but I wanted a challenge. So, if you take a good look here, and hopefully everyone can see, even though there's some shadow being cast, and a wobbly camera, apologies. I'm going to basically, at the request of a subscriber, break down all the elements of this conversion for anybody who might want to do something similar. I'm not going to say it was easy, because some of it really wasn't, especially the green stuff parts, but with a little, well, I was going to say skill, but with a little practice, actually, it shouldn't be that big of a problem to do. And let's begin. Basically, this figure began as an Emperor's Champion, Black Templar Emperor's Champion. I'll try to say that in one sentence. Black Templar Emperor's Champion. There we go. And you can see those details in the legs, and actually you can see it in comparison to an actual Emperor's Champion. You can see the robe, lower body, the tabard, actually, the legs. And that's pretty much where it ends. Basically just use them for a frame. So I cut the head off of the champion and the left arm. Right? And I used, if I'm not mistaken, these are actually not Chaos Marine arms. These are arms from Chaos. No, actually, I'm wrong. I am mistaken. They are arms from Chaos Marines. So, Chaos Space Marine arms. I think I used the ones for the close combat squads. That's what these are. And then here I have the components. Space Marine belt pouch. 2 of them. Now, the kneecaps are done with press molds. What I did was press molded that pattern off of, I want to say a Grey Knight. Yeah, Grey Knight kneecaps. I like to do press mold stuff because it's easy to get nice embellishments for other models. Like, here's the Inquisition symbol, also. Actually, that may have been freehand. It wasn't too hard to do the eyes, but the kneecaps were definitely from a press mold. You could do similar things freehand, but it's just so much easier. Get yourself some Insta-mold, or instant mold, or even just the 2-part quick setting, like 5-minute putty, silicone rubber. That works great. This piece here is also from a press mold. This is actually from the center of a Grey Knight Terminator. Here's the cross from a Grey Knight, from a Terminator. Not particularly a Grey Knight, but just a cross. Alright, so one of the little details that I used, green stuff for the chest plate and for the collar. The head is, I want to say, a Terminator head, the Bear Terminator head, and I forgot to take off the mole line there. Wow, I have to get that. So that's a Terminator head, Bear, I think. Sergeant head, probably be okay, but not the screaming heads. I wouldn't go with that. Now the armor, supplemental armor, is green stuff done in thin layers and plates. So I kind of did those pieces one at a time, let it set, moved on to the next piece. You have this piece here is a single piece, this piece here is a single piece. The studs are a trick I learned from, I want to say, yeah, actually that's where it's from, the Imperial Armor book on modeling tanks. Had a great tip for doing studs like this. Those are, let me find it. Here it is. So here's what I'm going to show you guys. To get the coolest, smallest little studs on your miniatures, okay? This is the material from the inside of a refrigerator water filter. Okay, now you can see the rest of it. I never filter out all of it, but a lot of it is charcoal. All the black is charcoal. But what you want are the little yellow beads. I haven't found anything as small as this for making studs and bolts, but you can see how tiny they are. They're really hard to work with. What I did was with the green stuff. You can do it one of two ways to get those on there. If you want to use something like a stylus, like this, to make a little impression while the green stuff is soft. I'll show you on a piece right here, actually, like so. And then you can glue these little beads into the impressions. That's actually a good way to do it, but I prefer letting the green stuff set, and then I just took like the smallest head on my bit of my pin vise and just drilled a little pilot hole and then glue those little beads in, so you can see the level of detail you can get with those. It's actually pretty awesome. So I used them here, here, here. That's it. So this is green stuff shoulder pads. I did those in like slabs, kind of just layered it on, cut it with a sharp X-Acto knife. And then after that all set, the cloak, come back in. The cloak is green stuff. It's actually a really simple cloak. I didn't even go crazy with that. Just a piece of draped over the back. Let that set, and then I did the fur part, which I'm not crazy about how it came out. I could have put a lot more detail into it, but I'm not gonna rake myself over the coals over it. So that was just a big wad of green stuff, and actually using this tool to just kind of create the little indentations in there. This is an old bolt gun. Bolter, actually. It's a full-size bolter from an earlier model. Space Marine with a scope. And then the hammer is a Max Mini mechanical hammer. Now, to give that more detail, you can see right there, I added the Inquisition logo. That is from a press mold. Okay, that is a press mold from a Grey Knight part. Like I said, press molding little embellishments from armor and stuff like that, great for conversion work. You can see it there. Oops, my thumb's in the way. See it right there too. So anybody gets hit in the face with that hammer gets a nice little imprint. And there you have it. That's the breakdown, okay? Oh, the base is, that piece there is from a ski board basing kit. I figured it was nice to give him a little height. The only thing that probably people will notice is missing is the eagle. The little weird two-headed sight eagle, whatever it's called. I've never been crazy about that eagle he was holding, so I was thinking about making an option for it and creating one from scratch, but I just kind of got lazy. So there you have it. That is a breakdown of my do-it-yourself at-home version of Inquisitor Torquemada. Hope you enjoyed it. For the subscriber who requested it, I hope this answers all your questions. If you have any other questions, drop me a line, and I will do my best to answer them. Okay, thanks. Have a good night, guys.